Now that we have taken a broad look at trends in student performance over time, we're going to move on to the third focus on the data analysis framework. How are subgroups performing over time? This focus leads us to ask the following questions. First, how are our subgroups currently performing compared to the state as well as similar districts? Second, what are the trends for our subgroups' performance over time compared to state trends? Third, how do the trends for our subgroups' performance compare to other similar districts over time? And fourth, how are subgroups within the district performing over time? To answer these questions, we're going to use Quick Looks to look at data for the different ethnicity subpopulations that make up a district's students. To see an example of subgroup data, we're going to look at 8th grade math in the Little Rock School District. From the Quick Looks homepage, click on the first set of charts to view district data, and then choose 8th grade math in the Little Rock District. Click on the Go button to load the data. Since we are interested in how subgroups are performing, we're going to want to scroll down to view the data for the different ethnicity subpopulations. In the Little Rock District, we see that there are data graphed separately for African American, Asian, Hispanic, and white students. When analyzing the data for your school or district, you'll want to look at the graphs for the scale scores on the left, the growth percentiles on the right, and the proficiency graphs below these. Also take note that not only do the blue bars, that is, the district data, change based on ethnicity subpopulation, but so do the red lines, so that you are in fact comparing two like data sets. These charts allow you to see differences between subpopulations in your district versus the state, but another chart in Quick Looks will allow you to compare your district's data to that of another district, as well as to the state overall. Click on the ARC logo to return to the home page, and then scroll down and click on Compare Two Districts. Let's choose to compare Little Rock District with North Little Rock District, still in 8th grade math. You'll notice that these charts, once again, allow you to compare district scores for ethnicity subgroups with state scores. But they also allow you to view two districts side by side. You can see here that Little Rock is represented by the blue bars, and North Little Rock is represented by the green bars. For example, if you scroll down to view the proficiency chart for Hispanic students, all the way near the bottom, you can compare the score for 2006 to 2010 for Hispanic students in the Little Rock District compared to the North Little Rock District, as well as to the state average scale score for Hispanic students scoring proficient. Take note of the interesting shift in how Little Rock compares to North Little Rock in 2010. This is great news for Little Rock, who will want to look at changes they made between the 2009 and 2010 school year that could have affected this growth. However, North Little Rock will also want to look at any changes between 2009 and 2010 that could have caused their regression. Now open Handout 9.1 as well as the Quick Looks website in a new browser window. You may also find it helpful to reference Handout 5.1 for reminders of how to navigate the Quick Looks site. Follow the directions provided in Handout 9.1, choosing your district and a course that is relevant to your work. The first two pages of Handout 9.1 contain instructions for how to import an image from the Quick Looks website and examples of how to make corresponding data statements and summaries, information which you will use to complete Handout 9.1. Query data for different grade levels and subject areas available in the drop-down menu so that you will have sufficient data from which to draw conclusions about teaching and learning. As you look at the charts for your district, look for areas for improvement, areas you are doing well, and anything that is unexpected. Think about additional data that might be necessary to determine possible causes for any unexpected changes. Now, pause this presentation and complete handout 9.1. When you are finished, save and print your work and return to this presentation window, where you will be guided to continue on to Lesson 10. You have now completed Lesson 9. You are ready to begin Lesson 10, Data Analysis, Major Focus 4.